Hello, everybody. It's Chaos, and I'm back with more Valhesia 3. I can't get enough of this pack right now. I've been playing almost constantly. So, yeah, there's been a few changes from what you guys saw in the last episode. The house plan is no longer down here. Instead, I've made this very lovely looking terraced farm. It's growing wheat, carrots, and hemp because yes, hemp. And the new house plan is now up here, and I have the base level constructed. I decided to fill in the walls here with a mixture of the various stages of jasper and granite because the two textures play together really well. And thank you, Quark, for granite bricks. That is such a lovely thing. That's amazing. But we're not working on either of those today. Instead, we're working on this right here. This is going to be a little outdoor area. And yeah, I want treated wood because I love the texture for it. I was going to do the floors here with cherry wood, but after I put it in, I just really didn't like it, so I tore it all out. And we're going to get treated wood. So you can see what I got planned here. And what I need for it is right here. I did prep work because you don't want to really watch me cook clay and make sand. So yeah, that's what we're going to do. Let me clean up my inventory. We're also going to build a nice little structure over it, just kind of like an outdoor work area using some of the roof here. These structurized blocks, these shingles, thatched spruce shingles. So they use spruce for the interior and thatch or hay bales, or just in this case, you make it with wheat. Texture that Minecraft really needs to have. Minecraft really needs to have actual roof tiles. Just saying, it's fantastic. Let me dump a little bit of the garbage out of my inventory. I'm gonna do some littering. Yeah, all of this. Bring it right here. We need to make coke bricks. Yes, coke brick. That is a recipe right here, as you can see. Clay ball, brick, sandstone, brick, clay, brick, clay for 3 of them. So I want 2 coke ovens. So boom. We got 54 of these bad boys. Now the one thing I do need to also make is a hammer. So that recipe. Engineer's hammer. Oh, I gotta get some string. How annoying. Let me go hit my hemp supply. That is why hemp is probably one of the most useful crops. And then my loud ass cows over here with a villager that got trapped in there. Those guys are going to go into a cow puncher machine here eventually. And I tried building one, but the cows kept suffocating. I think it's just because I was using solid blocks and not glass. Probably why. Yeah, kind of annoying. But there we go. 3 hemp to 1 string. Hama. Hama. My pick, my tools have also gotten a fair bit more honed with all the digging I've been doing. So I occasionally get that insta break on another block. I think that's the mining efficiency from Tetra. Not entirely sure what's doing it, but all of a sudden it started doing it, so I'm not going to complain. With a little less time spent mining. So, yeah, we're going to build our coke oven right here. And these guys do, they take in coal and I think wood, and they make creosote oil, which you then combine with wood and you get treated wood. Treated wood is awesome. Yeah. For a blacksmith grindstone. Lovely annoying grating noise. But yeah, hopefully you guys liked the first episode. I know it was very loose form and I had absolutely no planning done for it. But it just kind of feels good to record something that I don't have to curate as much. Baston. So yeah. And then hammer. Hammer. Do that by right clicking. You see our interface here. You put in wood. It starts cooking and it's going to come out with coal coke I believe it's gonna come out with coal coke. It might come out with charcoal because I'm putting wood in, but this tank will fill with creosote, and you can take it up by buckets or tanks and everything. So yeah, we're gonna start getting creosote. I'm gonna probably do some more deforestation. Put that in. Let me take planks too. No, it cannot take planks. So yeah, that's a good. So I did start putting this up. Of course, these logs are not going to be block for this right there. Through stairs for the underside. That looks a little bit better. Kind of combines with the texture some more. Yeah. That was my work Slack going off. Let's see here. Yep, cool. Awesome. Let me turn that off. Christmas. All right. I literally just got done working like 20 minutes ago, but I wanted to record and I forgot to turn off Slack. Oops. Yeah, so texture is the name of the game. Yeah, so we're gonna get up here, and thankfully I built this one down low enough so I could just jump across. Sometimes jump. Jump. There we go. All right. Let's grab more of these thatched spruce shingles. Say that like Sean Connery. Did he just die recently? Yes, he did. Yeah. I just made myself a little sad by remembering that. It's so easy to fall off of these blocks. I wish there was time lapse stuff for Forge now, but replay mod is fabric only. Yeah, this is not a fabric mod pack. We're kind of borked there for time lapsing. I'm gonna try and get my camera account on here. Minecraft, please. I'm not trying to fuck up. Not intentionally doing that. Go. Much better, much better. Alright. Let's see. Yeah, so good note. If you're working from home and using the exact same computer that you game on, and start recording, make sure you turn off Slack before you're done before you start recording. Otherwise, you're going to get a very obnoxious Slack noise showing up. I probably will just not edit out because I spent so much time talking about it now. Good cover right there. This one. I like the way those look. Those are really nice textures. Let's jump up here. Grab some hay bales. I think these are sided. Yes. Perfect. That's the back side I wanted them to be on. It follows the same line pattern here. And we're batch it down. I fixed my pick block. It was also assigned to another key from another mod. Fun times. Oop. Go. And I took a big tumble. Dumped it. Steig. Actually kind of low on food despite having this big farm because I keep using my wheat for other stuff. And I don't have scaffolding right now. I haven't found bamboo. Old-fashioned way. You hear any grinding or noises in the background? My dog decided that recording time was a great time to chew on his bone. It's so obnoxiously loud. It's it's a good fact of pet ownership. Dude, your timing is terrible down. He doesn't even care. I poked him in the snout with my foot. Looked at me. What, Dad? Oh my god. All right. There we go. Do we want this real quick? Blink. Blink. Dark. The responsible server citizens by myself and sleep. Yeah. I like the way that looks. Not perfect, but considering I have limited resources right now, it kind of works. I did want to see. There is from Farmer's Delight. There is safety nets. I want to see. Okay, are they just placed that way? Yeah. Okay, so they're just placed finally. That sucks. But that that looks terrible. All right. Hey, Farmer's Delight, give me vertical safety nets, please. That'll be amazing. Absolutely. Let's see. A little bit of texture in here. So you get the same kind of texture as the safety net, but it's not as straight or curvy. But he's good. That is our little outdoor coke oven and slash coverage slash workstation. Yeah, I like it. It's stuff. Yeah. Feel like I had a plan for something else, but now I can't remember what it was. Gotta think. Oh, let's put some lighting up here. Let's see. I got these immersive engineering lights from the immersive engineering house in this. Yeah. Stuff, good stuff. I like it. Looks good. Might be a little tall and a little uniform. I could probably go in and replace some of the shingles with more hay bales and just a bit more texture variation to it. But I don't have enough hay bales. So that will have to happen. I wanted to record. So I don't want to wait any longer. I actually already had to wait like 15 minutes because I got on, it was raining in the middle of the day. So couldn't do anything for a while there. It kind of sucked. But yeah. So that's gonna be a small little immersive engineering area. What I'm thinking is renovating these bee houses a little bit, or these apron, the bee owners' houses, and replacing one these dark oak planks with logs because it looks better. And then I want to put my windmills up on them. So you can see we got the one right there, and then there is another bee house over here. And I want to put another windmill up here. And maybe do a windmill on this building as well. Just because it's awesome. And we're gonna use this like the buildings in this village for different things. It's gonna be a lot of immersive engineering stuff to start with because immersive engineering is easy to get into as a new thing. Yeah. Let me go see what I have for ground blocks. Sound like one of the cows was dying. Oh, cows, you're not allowed to die in there. Do I have any gravel? I think I do. We go get some gravel. Let me put some stuff away. And where did my cobble go? Cobble. Yeah, that was right. Go find some gravel real quick. I want to do a floor in that area. That's a little work floor and stuff. And being that those are giant ovens, they wouldn't keep flammable as much flammable stuff around them. So the ground would not be covered in grass and be flammable. Or the grass would have been patted down. Find some gravel down here. I've gone through here and lit up my main ravine because it was a mob spawner. Super annoying. Gravel, gravel, gravel. You know, there's only ever gravel around when you don't need gravel. Anybody ever notice that about Minecraft? There is only gravel around when we can get some of this andesite. It's hard for me. I don't recognize andesite as much from because I've been playing with the vast and texture pack so long, and we have andesite is a really dark like cobblestone and stuff. So I really just never recognize it with the vanilla texture. It's so strange. That extra break is so it's a little scary the way it pops. It's like, oh, it's just random. I'm not doing anything to make it pop. It's just I'm mining. So occasionally my pick decides, hey, you're gonna mine fast. Like, but why? Grab stack of andesite here. It's almost broken. Yep, there it goes. All right, so 50 andesite's gonna have to be enough. See if we can find some gravel now. These are cherry peaches, they're called, that I got from the cherry wood trees. I harvested a ton of those things. Let's see, any gravel over here? Gravel, 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 gravel. Lots of ores that I haven't mined yet. Christmas. Now Slack's going off on my phone because I already get interrupted once. Let's see. Gravel. Hmm. I know I've seen gravel down these mines. Correct. Okay. All right, come on, gravel. Where are you? Hey, gravel! Look at that. That is not enough gravel. I mean, it probably is enough in combination with the andesite. Let's get this clay. Never leave clay behind. It is an end game resource after all. So is that like how easy is it to get clay? Is your balancing factor apparently for mod packs or mods? Do you break the clay meta? The one interesting thing I learned about Tetra when you're repairing stuff, it's not always just the main material. You actually cycle through what you're repairing. So it's like in one repair session, you might repair that first iron pick level. Next one, you repair the next one. Then the iron handle, and then your socket or your binding. And I did change the binding to a socket with an emerald instead of that because somehow I had more emeralds than I did leather. It's just kind of silly. Some drink here. Other news, I went to the dentist today for the first time in a decade. You haven't been to the dentist in a long time. It's scary because next thing you know, you come out with a long-term care plan for your teeth that is going to cost you about 3K out of pocket after insurance. Yay, America. So I have insurance that I pay almost $200 a month for total insurance, so medical, vision, and dental. And it's not even going to cover my entire dental bill. Like, they're going to cover 75% of it, and I have to cover the rest out of pocket. Like, oh, why do I have insurance then? Obviously, so I don't have to pay that other 75%, but it's super annoying. Like, one of those no civilized first world country. Should medical bills be a thing? But, you know, I'm just a dirty socialist. Don't mind me. Let's see here. Let's go. Wonder how many viewers by talking about politics. You can't talk politics, though. You're just a weak mind. You can't talk politics without insulting somebody. You're just dumb. And there I go insulting people. But that's the idea. It's like two human beings should be able to have a conversation about politics without it resorting to ad hominems being insulting. So, and I just question your intellect if you have to argue and yell to make your point when you're talking about politics. It's just, it seems weak. You catch my drift. But I do love to talk politics. I will debate politics and religion and anything with anybody. I'm also lost in my minds right now, so something about weak intellect. Um, yeah. I don't know why I'm holding my pick out like it's going to be useful. I can still mine with it, but it's very slow. Let's see here. This way. Ah, yes. There we go. Recognize that pillar. Fantastic. I just went the wrong way. And it's nighttime. Stake the saturation buff. Have my sword at the ready. There goes my cows moving. Let's sleep. Right. So let's go in here. Maybe we should repair my tools because my shovel's also about to break. Iron is emerald right here. Probably gonna need emeralds for them at least. I need hammer. I'm leveling up the diorite hammer, which is the only reason why I'm using it over iron hammer. Cow. Let me turn down friendly creature noises. There we go. 5% should do. Alright. Material. Hey, it's just iron right now. Fantastic. Alright, so that one's repaired. And just iron there as well. Fantastic. Why don't here? You should put a socket on. Put an emerald in. Because it gives a little bit more durability. But no, there's no reason. Only like 30 more. Seems wasteful. I can barely hear the cows down. Perfect. Alright, so let's dig up this ground in here. Dig out around it a little bit too. Because it would spill over a little bit. Like if you're using gravel. If you're using loose gravel to build something in real life, it never stays exactly where you want it to stay. It just doesn't. So it doesn't make sense to treat it the same way just because it's a stationary fixed block in my. There's your build lesson for the day, kids. Spread your shit. Of course, if you're a kid watching this, your parents should slap you in 3, 2, 1, because this is not a kids-friendly video. I am not a kids-friendly human being. So yeah, don't watch this if you're a child. You're under 16. You don't need to be here. I swear, far too much. Say far too many awful things for children to be around my content. I'm okay with that. I'm probably the least child-friendly person on Bastion too. Like, if I do collabs with people, I have to restrain myself. Otherwise, their video's no good because they try to be child-friendly. Because most of them are parents. Yeah. Dog has now decided it's squeaky toy time. I'm just doing this with the andesite right here, just be easy for this part. Yeah. Now, let me go grab a fancy little tool. If you're playing this pack and you want to do texture variation like I did on these walls, I did not do that all by hand. I did that with a fancy little tool that I just have to find. Where did I leave it? There it is. It is my trowel. Quark. 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 Quickity quark. There's more gravel. A little bit of mossy down here as well. Always good to have. Yeah. What the trowel does is it randomly places from the placeable blocks on your hotbar. You see, sometimes it's not so random and you end up with quadrants of the same block. But utterly fantastic for placing blocks. Just utterly fantastic. There's a mod similar to this for fabric from Triskelion. I don't know. I can never remember the dude's name. I feel terrible for it. But it's the shuffle mod that does basically the same thing. You just fill your hotbar up and it'll randomly place from your hotbar of what you're trying to actually place. And it's really good. Super useful. If you ever try to vary textures by hand, you know how annoying it can be. Let's see here. A little bit more spill out over here. And the idea as you go farther away from your main source is it gets less and less, and the natural materials could creep back in. Yeah, that's the idea for that. Lord Dragonic, welcome to him. Let's see. Right here. Yeah, fill this in over here. And we're going to tear out some of this road here. I actually don't like grass paths a lot as road by themselves. There we go. Yeah, that's good. I like it. So yeah, that is our coke oven hut. And in the next video, we'll have treated planks and we'll start working on the house. So this house, it's got the base floor, which is going to be kind of like the basement. So the cooking area and everything will be down here. Smelting will be down here. Maybe. I might build a separate structure for smelting. Just because I like the whole build a structure for everything you want to do. AKA why this whole episode exists here. Because the structure needed to be built. And yeah. So, but yeah, I think there's going to be 2, maybe 3 floors to this house. And then we're going to start renovating villager houses. And giving these guys more places to live. Because I've torn down a few of their houses and taken away a few of their beds. I've lost some villagers, and I'm also not getting as many iron golems. I just have this one who is significantly beat up. Actually, probably go heal him a little. Iron eye. And once we get power, we can start doing some stuff. There we go, buddy. You're healed now. Do it yourself. Yeah, I definitely want to do some texture variation in here. I might see what other shingle blocks will look good with this. And then we'll do some variation in there eventually. But yeah, the house could be anywhere from 2 to probably technically it would be like 2.5. So the third floor will be just one section of the house and not the whole thing. Because multiple levels and differentiation in heights is good. But yeah. So, thank you everybody for coming around. This is your best friend in the whole world, the trowel. It is your best damn friend for texture variation in Valhesia 3. So yeah, I will see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.